AVC, what's up? It's me, yours truly. I am back to post a quick video, something I haven't done in quite some time, but this was a good motivation for me to kind of get back over here and post a video. Life's just been extremely busy, kind of dealing with personal stuff. A couple weeks ago, I had COVID, so it was kind of out for about a week and a half or so with that. So yeah, like the last month or so, it's just been kind of a huge whirlwind, but this was something that actually motivated me to want to get up and do a video, and it was to do a entry into the one and only Chris Propfe. If you guys don't know Chris Propfe, one of the absolute guys that you need to be subscribed to here in the vinyl community. Awesome guy, knowledgeable, great taste in music, awesome personality, quick with the jokes, kind of the whole nine. Just one of those absolute great guys to interact with. So if you're not familiar with him, get your butt over to that link right down below, subscribe to his channel, and I am here to support him in his 900th video competition or contest. He's just crossed over making his 900th video. And for those of you that make content and been kind of putting up videos on YouTube, I mean, 900 videos is 900 videos. That's a lot of work. So Chris, glad you're there. Can't wait for your 1000th, but I'm here to celebrate your 900th. And he gave us kind of 3 simple questions, and let me just kind of jump right into it. And they're all kind of based around the 900. Question number 1, show the 9th album in your collection, starting either from the beginning or the end of your collection. And for those that kind of know my setup, maybe seen my room tours and stuff like that, my collection is set up with like all of my R&B over here, all my hard rock and glam metal and metal over here, all pop over here. So I just kind of chose a section and just figured I'd count that as my starting point. So I went to my hard rock, glam metal, grunge, and metal section. And the very first section in there is hard rock. And the 9th album was this one right here, which of course is the legendary Alice Cooper, Billion Dollar Babies. I mean, you guys, know this album inside and out. Definitely one of the biggest albums, I think, with Alice Cooper. Definitely the first album I discovered from old school Alice Cooper. I think the first time I ever heard Alice Cooper was kind of in the 80s when you had, like when Poison was kind of making its way, House of Fire, there's a couple of videos that were in regular rotation back in the 80s. That was my first actually, here's a guy named Alice Cooper. And then from there, I went back and discovered I think the 2 first songs that I really caught on with him was School's Out and Hello Hooray off of $1 Billion Babies. And then everything else from Alice Cooper stemmed from me really kind of getting into those 2 songs as far as some of their older stuff. So yeah, this album definitely kind of holds a place for me when it comes to that. Just a fantastic album. Love it to death. It has the dollar bills and everything all inside. So that's the 9th one in my collection in that hard rock section. The next question was show an album with a song around 9 minutes. Of course, the first thing you think about is like Rush and stuff like that when you start thinking about that. But the one I kind of ended up going with was this one right here, which is a LCD Sound System, and this is 4533. And this is kind of an interesting one too, because typically this album is kind of represents a genre of music that I just really do not like at all. And for some reason, I love this album. I don't know what they did or how they did it, but it's kind of all instrumental. For the most part, it's kind of all instrumental, and it's just kind of that. I'm not gonna say club or house, but it is definitely that very electronic, repetitive, which the stuff is that I typically just don't like. And I love this album, especially the fact that there's not really a clear break in songs. They kind of all just fade in, fade out into each other, so it's kind of just one continual blah blah blah. But it's the song that is noted as part 3. It's kind of how you reference it, and there's just something about that song that I freaking love. and it's right at about 8.5 to 9 minutes long. Again, because they just kind of fade in and out of each other, but I love it. So that's what I decided to pick, is just kind of a 9-minute song, so to speak. That's LCD 4533, part 3. Next question, number 3 here, is show an album with a song that has the word zero either in the lyrics or the title. So again, a few of those came to mind. My first thought was going with Zero off of Smashing Pumpkins, Melancholy. But then this one kind of popped in mind because I thought a record I haven't spun in a while and a record I haven't pulled out in a little while, Zero Boys, and this is Vicious Circle. Kind of some really cool kind of hardcore punk stuff from like 1982. Really cool album, and again, like I said, I have not spun it in a while, so this actually kind of gave me some motivation to pull it off the shelf. But yeah, really cool band. Discovered them kind of years and years ago. But yeah, there's your Zero for Zero Boys right there. So anyway, there you go, Chris, man. Again, congratulations on the 900 subs. Definitely been missing talking with you lately. Kind of all the guys, like I said, things have just been really here and there. So hopefully within the next week or two, I can kind of get things to settle down a little bit. But yeah, congratulations, man. Again, if you guys do not know Chris, get over there, subscribe to his channel, jump on board the contest, and we will talk to you soon. All right, take care, guys.